While the OutDaughtered parents, Adam and Danielle Busby, are squabbling over communication issues, the Busby Quints are calling for a cast member to be fired. Undeniably, the first 3 episodes of the newest season show the Quints and Blake growing fast. Along with that comes a logistical nightmare of chauffeuring kids from one thing to another. OutDaughtered chaos. Although Adam and Danielle have been fighting more lately, some believe the root is in Danielle's exhaustion from multiple illnesses she is combating. Likewise, others see a trend that makes them think it is time for Danielle to seek therapy for lashing out at the family. But overall, the Busby Quints, Ava, Hazel, Olivia, Parker, and Riley seem unfazed by Danielle's outbursts. However, they have indirect effects. Seemingly, they rule the house like banshees and often act helpless with responsibilities. Blake is Danielle's mini-me and appears to be soaking in several of the same struggles that her mom faces. At 12, Blake is worrying herself sick by trying to avoid making any mistakes. Right now in Season 10, they still have many challenges to sort through. Everyone is bickering and the environment at home is stressful. But the Quints are demanding one person should be fired after their actions on the show. Who do OutDaughtered Busby Quints want to see fired? During last week's episode of OutDaughtered, several people swooped in to help Adam and Danielle as they were facing logistical problems with delivering and picking up kids from various activities. With Danielle and Adam working, it was an overwhelming mess. They called in good friend Debbie Trapp McCormick and Aunt Kiki Mills to rescue the kids from the tasks that were spilling over. But the Quints were less than impressed with their substitute care. Undoubtedly, laundry overflowed, the schedules changed, the van broke down, and they were even forgotten at the bus stop. While Aunt Kiki was at the house to assist Adam and Danielle since they were working, she abandons the Quints on one responsibility. "What are y'all doing here?" Kiki questions with surprise as the Quints enter the house. They clap back, "You were supposed to pick us up at the bus stop." In a confessional interview, Riley doesn't hold back. She says, Kiki should be fired because she forgot us girls. Then, Parker chimes in, and she also says bad words. Aunt Kiki does her best to rally the Busby Quints. When Aunt Kiki was standing in to help rally the Busby Quints for a Graysonby event, she ran into a few other hiccups. First, she sends Riley to grab clothes for her sisters only to find they weren't done. Kiki admits, "Totally forgot I had to put the clothes from the washer into the dryer, it just totally slipped my mind." Further adding to the chaos, once they got dresses, the girls didn't want to wear them. Hazel protests saying, "I hate dresses." Instead, she and Olivia refuse to listen by continuing to eat Oreos and drink milk. Then, Kiki mixes up the twins Olivia and Ava, which confuses the girls. Admittedly, Kiki finds it exhausting just stepping in briefly for Danielle. She says, "It has been a hectic day, so we had no time, and then it was just, one thing after another. It's crazy." Additionally, in the confessional, Kiki says to keep up with 5 9-year-olds without their parents is a lot to take on. She adds, "It's just so overwhelming. It's total chaos." Aunt Kiki struggles to keep up with the Busby Quints. Giving it her best effort, Aunt Kiki tries to corral the Busby Quints. Hazel says, "The couch is not made, there's an iPad on the couch." Kiki responds, "The couch is fine, girl." In the world of reality television, few families have captured the hearts of viewers quite like the Busbys from OutDaughtered. The show chronicles the lives of Adam and Danielle Busby and their 6 daughters, including America's only all-female set of quintuplets. From their first breath to their latest milestones, the Busby girls have grown up in front of the camera, endearing themselves to fans with their distinct personalities and charming antics. Despite the Busby's sunny disposition, life in the spotlight is not without its challenges. Recently, a behind-the-scenes incident involving the quintuplets, Ava, Olivia, Hazel, Riley, and Parker, hinted at a level of drama rarely seen on the wholesome family show. The quintuplets, with their varying degrees of sass and sweetness, reportedly wanted someone from the show's production team fired. This unusual demand from the pint-sized stars sparked a whirlwind of speculation. Who could have possibly drawn the collective ire of the Busby Quints? To understand the gravity of this situation, it's important to delve into the dynamics of the OutDaughtered production. The Busby Quints, now 7 years old, have spent their formative years surrounded by cameras and crew members. They are not just familiar with the team, they have essentially grown up with them. For the quintuplets to want someone fired implies a significant breach of trust or comfort, a rare occurrence in their tight-knit on-set family. Initial rumors pointed to a newcomer on the production team, a sound technician named Jake. Jake, a recent addition, was known for his meticulous work ethic and no-nonsense attitude. While his professionalism was never in question, his rapport with the children was less than stellar. Jake, in his effort to maintain high audio standards, often insisted on redoing scenes if the background noise was too disruptive. This approach clashed with the Quints' natural, unscripted way of interacting with their environment, leading to frustration. One particularly tense incident reportedly involved Jake interrupting a scene where the girls were excitedly showcasing their new art project. As the girls buzzed with enthusiasm, their high-pitched voices and the clatter of art supplies created a cacophony of sound. Jake, intent on capturing clean audio, repeatedly asked them to quiet down and redo the scene. What was meant to be a joyful moment turned into a series of frustrating retakes, and the Quints were visibly upset. Hazel, usually the peacemaker with her gentle demeanor, was the first to voice her discontent. She told her parents that Jake didn't like their fun. Riley, known for her outspoken nature, was more direct, declaring that Jake was mean and ruining their playtime. The other Quints echoed these sentiments, and soon a collective chorus of dissatisfaction reached the ears of Adam and Danielle. Recognizing the seriousness of their daughter's feelings, the Busbys decided to address the issue head-on. They sat down with the production team, including Jake, to discuss the situation. Adam, always the diplomatic father, explained that while they appreciated Jake's dedication to his work, it was crucial for the Quints to feel comfortable and happy during filming. Danielle added that the authenticity of the show depended on the girls being themselves, and any disruption to that natural dynamic was problematic. Jake, realizing the impact of his actions, expressed his regret. He hadn't intended to upset the children but acknowledged that his methods might have been too rigid for such a unique and lively setting. He apologized to the Busbys and, more importantly, to the quintuplets. The girls, with their forgiving hearts,